Well, hello friends, how's everybody doing? This is your friend Jeff playing Ultimate General American Revolution. It's version 3.0 revised 51902. Now this is on a easy campaign. I've been playing this off and on for a month, and they've had a lot of patches to it. This is still on Xsola, but they just transferred it to Steam, and they're supposed to send us a key, but I didn't get a key, so I'm not going to buy it again on Steam until they send me the key. So this is still an Xsola version of this game, and this is the current version of it. Now, again, there's plenty of people that put up hard and ultimate, campaigns, but this is easy because I've tried this off and on, and let me just get into it, okay? But I've tried this off and on normal and stuff, and when the blob goes into Boston, and if you move somebody, they come out and attack you, and I even tried it on hard too, but like I said, I just, so I did an easy campaign, and I'm going to explain a few things, but New York is about to open up, so this is beyond the point of what I put up online and stuff that I wanted to show you. So this is August 11th, 1776. Now the game starts in April 18th of 1775. And you just have this little bit right here, and here's Boston. And so I started the game, this thing a few times, but anyways, I wanted to do this easy campaign because, like I said, I wanted to end up owning all this and stuff. And so when New York opens up, because I've already played to it, New York opened up, and it caught me by surprise. This is New York over here. And it caught me by surprise, and it was just devastating and stuff like that. So the things I want to say, okay, so again, and they've done so many changes to this game and stuff over the past couple months and stuff like that, and now you can get it on Steam, but you'd have to buy it. But for us who are backing of this game, they're supposed to send us keys. I don't know why they would put it on Steam and not give us a key immediately, so that way we can then, stop playing on Steam without having to buy this again. So I don't know, like maybe it'll come to sometime tonight or tomorrow, who knows? Or maybe there's so many that, they didn't get to me yet to send that key. So, but anyways, I'm assuming that we'd be able to continue anyways, but here it is. Like on the 12th, New York is going to open up. Now, 2 weeks ago in this game, let me just tell you this, okay? So when you're playing this game from the beginning of this here to try to take Boston, you can first come over here and you got to get Providence. That's what they tell you. Then you can come down here and get Newport. Once you get Newport, you'll get a little cutter ship. Stuff like that, and then if you can get over here to Middleborough, and then you take this, you already have that. Come over here and get Stevens, and then you already have Portsmouth, but again, you could always move the guy out of here. And then at the beginning of the game, I chose, you get the 2 Fusiliers that come out here, and then you do this Lexington battle here. But anyways, you get the 2 Fusiliers, and instead of the ship or instead of the guns or whatever, I took the extra Fusilier unit. So they give you an extra Fusilier unit right here, I think. And so that way you start with 2 Fusilier units, which I still have them. So anyways, that's, like one of these guys right here. You can see 3rd Connecticut. So he might have been that extra unit. Like, in the beta version of this game, you used to get a military unit, but instead now you get a fusilier unit. So you can start the game with 3 fusilier units, which are professional army units. So the things that I'm just gonna like try to explain for anybody watching this. So anyways, so once you have this, and then the map opens up to Canada, right? That's up here where Canada is. So the map opens up like this, everything you see here is what opens up. And the moment you step into Canada, they will get reinforcements. The moment you step into Canada over here, they will get reinforcements. So it just makes it a little bit more difficult because you have to fight extra units, okay? Then once you start taking this stuff, they will have a sea invasion right here. And you have to deal with about 5,000 of their troops and stuff like that. And so again, like we're on a time frame, you know what I mean, before all these stages open up and stuff. And so the reason I'm doing it on easy is because, you know, we get extra money and things and different stuff. And you have to learn how to, you know, manage all this. As a matter of fact, the British executed the officer that was here. Like he would have been a good officer like these guys right here. So this put me behind quite a bit because you can see these guys had nothing. Like in this 19 and 19 you'd think would be better for a 45 and 5, but when I put him there, it was more days. So I think the 45 is what really matters. This field, whatever that is, endurance. For some reason, for the artillery guy, but yeah, I mean, I had a pretty good artillery guy here, and they executed him. So that's the hit that I took along here, as far as that goes. Now all of this, you know, we can raise taxes and do stuff here. You can see that I'm paying for a lot of stuff here and stuff, and I'm gonna have to maybe adjust it. Like I'll show you my finances. My finances are 17,000. My taxes are 22,900, and my sea trade. I mean, I'm not really doing sea trade. I mean, they nerfed the Navy. Like okay, so. If you go back like 4 months of real time, it used to be fun to start with that 30-gun ship and come out here and capture a couple, and then, you know, and keep doing that, and then you can sell them and make some really good money. Well, that doesn't matter. That's not the way it is now. So the Navy part of this, they really need to work on it because it really sucks. So I'll tell you a little bit about the Navy. So yeah, so again, when you start taking some of this, regardless what difficulty you're on, you know, you take this stuff, right? They will give you a cutter, and then you research your Navy, and you get in here. If I go to here, you can see when you get these privateers. Once you get these, they will give you up to like, I think it's like up to 4 cutters. But what are you gonna do with cutters? Really, like, if I click here right now, we don't know because we don't have any eyes over here. So, but let me click to where I have eyes over here. Well, there's nothing here, but right here. Yeah, see, we're not gonna get to see it because I don't have a general over here and I don't know it, but I'm just going to tell you right now, because I have this ship here, and this, I want to show you this ship. This is a British ship that I just put USS here, and I kept the name so that way you would see it, but 6-rate Porcupine class corvette. It's got 6-pounders and it has 9-pounders, 20 of them and 10 of those. You know, we could put other officers here. I do have some for the sea, but I only have the one ship, and I'll tell you. Okay, so once you do the privateer things, the game is gonna give you something like 4 brigs, right? So you get 4 brigs with 109 guys on each of them. So because they nerfed the ocean and the sea battles and all this other stuff, and we don't get I don't even see that we even get any rep for doing a sea battle now and stuff like that. Now maybe it's going to change. You know, they have to make a lot of changes to the game, but I'm just mentioning some of this kind of things, and you know why I've been messing around with this for like a month of time, like just messing around with this game. So I'm going to just tell you a little story. I took the 4 brigs out just to try it, and I faced this particular ship, right? I faced this ship. Now, he had 139 guys on it, and then I have 109 on each of the 4 brigs. So he immediately, when I went into the battle, he immediately was trying to sail away. He didn't even engage us. He was just sailing away. So I had 3 ships over here and then 1 over here. He was the closest. So I had to turn my ships into the wind and then come after him. Luckily, the way this game is, they made the oceans pretty long. So therefore, he has to go a long way to get out of the border. And so all I'm explaining to you is simply this. That before he got out of the border, my 4 ships, well, 1 first engaged him, and I tried to get in front of him to block him, even though his ship's better than a brig, and he could easily destroy that ship. But it allowed my other 3 ships to get over to him, and then I double boarded him on each side. I lost both of the ships, like the 109 guys on each. But I had the other 2 ships that I could drop guys off and get on. Then I finally took him. But then I had to make sure I had two little boats to get back to my ships, so I can get all 4 of my ships plus his ship. And then we immediately came back to the port. And because of the way this game is, I don't know if I can show it to you here or here. Or is it here? Where the heck can I show it to you? I can't figure it out. Oh, finances, sorry. Okay, so, alright, so if you look at fleet expenses, the salary for 140 guys is $112, and the maintenance cost is $250.50. For the fleet of having just one little ship. Okay, now imagine if you have bigger ships or a bunch of ships, how much of a fleet thing you're gonna have, and maintenance and repairing takes a heck of a long time and stuff like that. So I've just kept him here because, like I said, they've done things. So okay, so I'm gonna mention about the invasion over here. And then we had a Middleborough where they dropped off 4,800 troops right here. And I had to pull everybody that I had. I had to pull them over and get into Middleborough. I only had about a 2-day, like a 10-day, well, 2-week notice, but you don't know where it's going to be. And, but the 2-day thing where it said it was going to hit Middleborough, I immediately moved everybody over here. So I amassed about 4,000, and they had 4,800 plus an officer. And I was like, okay, so this was a deadly battle that I had to do right here. But the good news about it was that they were all in this area here, so they couldn't, run off this way or that way, because all my guys were like all along here, and then the 3 units that were in here, because it's so close that they were in here and stuff. And so it was a tough battle, believe it or not, like I said. And I didn't make videos of this because you wouldn't believe how some of this stuff is now. Like, it is, these battles are really tough. And where most of my army is milita, but I do have a good 5 or 6 units that are Fusiliers because the game gives us stuff. Well, when we do tech, we gain a unit here and there and stuff. And so this game is saved and paused on August 11th because on August 12th, New York will open up. And so I have got, like, in a different campaign, I did get to this, and this was a shock because they have a scripted attack of New York where they have 3 invasions of like 8,000 each or something. So it'll be 8, 16, it'll be like 24,000 troops or something. It'll be something ridiculous. And the units that you got in New York. But the good news is that at least, I don't know when this does happen. Like, it's going to happen in the next day. But I mean, I'm going to have a certain amount of time to try to get the units out of here to save them. But I gave them 10,000 plus another 3,000 with some ammo or guns or something. So in the other campaign that I was doing, and I was making videos of it, but then I deleted them all because it was just an ugly mess. But I'll just mention that at least I know what's going to happen. But now I'm going to try to figure out, and I can tell you the difference of what did that 10,000 do that I gave to them, and what did the other thing that I gave to them, like guns and ammunition and stuff. Like, there was 2 times that the game asked you for that. But I know that this attack here is scripted. And I'm wondering if I go back 2 weeks in this game when it told me in 2 weeks you're going to get an invasion, if this is what they were talking about. Because if they do this scripted thing here, and then if they do something else, then I'm really screwed. But let me show you the map anyways, as far as that goes now. I've got, and don't forget, like I said, even though I own all this wasn't don't think even on easy that this wasn't a totally easy thing. There were times where, it got really messy. But I tried to do this in such a way that I could own everything in a timely manner, and eliminate whatever reinforcements they got, and eliminate whatever invasions that they gave to me and stuff. And then this is on easy, so it should be less of what it would be on normal, hard, and ultimate or whatever. So I mean, but it is what it is. So again, like if I want to just show you this military unit here, you can see that he's got two perks and stuff. So he's not, these guys are not, and they got all these right here, the best. And I still got 2,000 of them. So we're doing good on that. Even right here, same thing. He's got the 6-pounder right here. And I left full units here because they did, like I said, they did an invasion, and they can do another invasion because they ain't gonna like me having Canada, this part of Canada. But the whole map is gonna open up to even beyond here and stuff. So I have been beyond these things a little bit, and I did want to make videos for you, but those would have been ugly things and stuff. And at least I'm trying to explain some of the things about this game. So I put these guys here because I need to have these guys here. He's only got one perk. He's got two, and this one, of course. You know, these are the starting fusiliers right here. So that's him right there. Over here, now these are ones that you get through tech or something, like these guys. And you know, I wasn't able to do much with them because once we got them, you know, I mean, most of this was done. I do have a cav unit here, and then we do have these things here, and like I said, the game has changed in so many ways. That, you know what I mean, like, it ain't like, it's not cheap anymore to do stuff. Like, I mean, it is, you can't just do a ton of stuff because it only does one thing at a time, and it takes officers to do any of this. Like, you know, like, you know, my money's already like that too, but if I were to say I wanted Hartford, I wanted a grain mill. It's gonna take 8 officers, so it'll take 8 from there if I do that. So if I did that, so yeah, so, and this is how you can run out of officers, by doing that. So I just showed you that right there. Now I have less money and stuff like that. But okay, so if we go up here again, I buffed up Montreal, Canada. You can see what I've done. These guys are all 2-star guys. Over here, he's a rookie. I just made him up, and these guys, he's can't do anything because of this right here. And the game wanted me, okay, now the game does random things, right? Like, I just want to mention too, the game will just pop up something randomly and give you a message and say, in 30 days we want you to construct a regional warehouse in Fort Saint Chambly, right? Well, here it is, but guess what? I don't know the reason, and I can't tell you the reason, but I can't upgrade this for some reason. It's at 83%. I mean, I've got a printing press here, so the loyalty, you know, up 3.3%. I've got a fur trader here, and then the stockade, but I cannot do anything. And so when this popped up like 15 days ago, and it's now gonna expire, and even if I do it, if I were able to do it, it's only gonna give me 2,500. That's it. It doesn't give me any rep or anything, and I don't know if it's because if I don't do it, if I'm gonna lose any rep. I don't have much rep because I raised taxes and it cost me 20 rep. That really sucked. So, but anyways, and then Jefferson told me to take away a tax thing, so I think I lost 20 rep twice because he made me give it back, and then a month later I did it again. So I mean, so this game is kind of like, it's interesting in some ways, no doubt about it. And Ticonderoga here again, only 37%, but I was able to, you know, make it a capital, right? But why I can't do it here? And like I said, this used to be like 39, so it's at 83 right now. And if I were like, okay, so if I were to load back 2 weeks ago from this game, when they assigned this to me, if I would have scrapped this and then built a warehouse, the problem is that the game is going to take a certain amount of time to build it, and then on top of that I have to then upgrade it to a regional, like I did up here someplace. I think I did a regional up here. Merchant, yeah, region. No, I haven't even look at. Yeah, so this is a good example of this. A regional warehouse increases the available provisions and ammunition storage space, right? You can see that it's green. Just like over here, look, a grain mill. It's green. They haven't even It's saying in 4 days left, and this construction is in queue, and I don't even know how to change the queue. So this is why, even in this case, I'm kind of, if I needed to get, like, say, this regional warehouse here, it's not even being built until 4 days once this thing is done. And then even if I were to go like this and say, hey, let's put a capital here, that could change everything. Weekly loyalty change is, okay, but that's going to take away a lot of, it wiped out all the officers that I had here. Like, I had like 40 of them, and they're all gone now. So this just shows you the kind of things that can go on. So I don't know anything else that I want to mention. Like, I've done what I can do. Like, these guys are just rookies, I believe, here, because I knew that this map is going to open up and they're going to attack in all different places or whatever. And so I just started to build up, even though I know it's going to cost me a lot of my salary, because my salary used to be around 9,000 for my army expense, like 9,000. But because I know New York is opening up, this whole map is going to open up, and this is the part of the game that I wasn't able to get to, because the game at that point when I was putting it online, that's where it stopped. So now we're going to get to see, or I will, but I've seen a little bit beyond this, but then I started a whole new campaign, and then this is the one that I'm going to go with. Even though it's on easy, I don't care, because it's hard enough. This game to me is hard enough with all these things that you have to manage to get to this point of where I'm at. And so I think that is all that I want to say, is that the inner units are all like rookie units, but the outer units are all like, these are the ones that I use to fight all these battles in order to take this entire map. And then when the invasions came, we fought, and then some of the militaries got to fight and might have got a 1 perk or something. But anyways, I don't know if I'll show you a battle in this game at this point. I think I'm just going to show you that the map will open up, and now that I've talked about a lot of things, I guess I could just show you, I can show you these things here, I guess. Just for the heck of it. Just take a second. Let's get back. So yeah, I own the whole map other than the whatever you want to call them, like Indians, you want to call them natives, you want to call them tribes, whatever. All of them are here. There's no British on this map right now. Absolutely, it hasn't been until the last invasion that they put here. But I was able to, even with some of these militaries and these fusiliers, I was able to completely annihilate them. But it took a month of time for all these units to build up. And matter of fact, my poor Cav unit, they suffered quite a bit. These guys suffered quite a bit. As a matter of fact, I don't have enough weapons to get just one. I just need one more, and I just don't have the weapons. Like you can see here, I got dragoons like this. I need one more, and there's none in the shop. And then I bought these. I do have some of these, but if I give the 30 to here, then I can't do it. So I mean, I don't think I can do that. But anyways, but I mean, we're just missing one cav unit, and believe me, these guys, you need these guys. Like these guys can take out artillery and stuff like that if you put them behind the lines. I mean, and the reason I was able to make them initially was because, Boston, when you start out in the game, Boston already has cav right here. So if you can kill their cav, you're gonna get a bunch of their weapons. So I had like 165 of their weapons, and so I was able to make 2 of these. But in a battle, one of them disbanded and the other one survived it. But we were devastated. But you know, it was a tough yeah, it was this battle right here when the invasion came. Yeah, like if I didn't have that cavalry, I don't even know if I would have won that battle right here. I'll be honest with you. But I used that cav to take out their artillery and stuff, and that's why they did quite a bit. I mean, I even used them when they were exhausted, and that's probably what was my mistake. But so that I don't know what else that I could say. I mean, I'm producing these weapons. I'm producing ammo. I only had something like 90 ammo. And so now you can see here, I have over 400 ammo. I could now, so you know what I could do, right? I've got 3,000 of these, so let me cut those off. And I researched this. So let me see if I could. All right, let's not make any more ammo, and let me see if I can make a bunch of 6-pounders, because I do have some of the units that have 4-pounders, and I can switch them out. So I'll choose to do that for now. We'll get 1 per day. Because I'm sure. Okay, so now I think what I will do is because you know, again, I don't know exactly what's all gonna happen right here. But I'll just tell you, it was fun. And in Quebec, let me just say about Quebec. I got these 2 units here. They got the 6-pounders and they got the brown bass. So the reason I have 2 units here, the reason I've got 4 units here, and I got a backup rookie here, and we're weak in this area here, and this is a rookie unit, and this is also a rookie unit. And the reason I got these guys here and here is because New York's right here, and if we don't have a bunch of people here, like 24,000 is gonna just suck all this up. Like it'll be an ugly thing if you're not prepared for this. I can even move my. I probably could get my cav to get over here too, because you know, like if they do attack, I'm gonna have to do it. But let me go ahead and run the time now. I think I've talked as much as I could, and shown you, you know, various things here. Because we can go to this here, and we can just go along here, and you can kind of see the kind of things that are going on here. And then this is a shorter way of doing it, where you can see the kind of things that I built. And so this is kind of good in a way. I got a stable, horse production 2, a schoolhouse college, specialist per week 5, a church, a weaver's house, upgraded to a weaver's shop, and then a meeting house, upgrade to a town hall. So whatever. I mean, so you can see the various things that you can do here. Now, if you see that I got civilians, you know, that's the junkie weapon, and the brown vest, you know, captured weapons. And then I made these. And I even bought some of these at the beginning of the game, or in the game, like in stuff like that. We got some hunters because they gave us that Morgan unit. Like, he's somewhere around here. Yeah, he's right over here. This is the Morgan. Like, when you do your tech or something, then they give you the Morgan rifle guy. It's 3 skirmishers. Now, again, like I said, the reason I do have units along here is because I don't know all the things that are going to happen. And so, if they do attack, I might have to pull units out of here. The nice thing is that we got good reputation, so if we pull units out, we're not going to lose this places unless, you know, some enemy were here. But I can't do that in places like this. Like, there's no way that I can do that, you know, like, surprisingly in Burlington, you know, I got it to this much because we got a church right here, see? And like I said, this here, I'm going to fail this because usually when they give me a task like this, it's someplace over here where, you know, they tell me to do something in Hartford, and, you know, say they said I wanted to do this, you know, and upgrade that, but I don't have the resources right now. I don't have the officers. You need officers to do anything and everything in this game. And this is what makes, like, at the beginning of this game when I was playing it, like months and months ago, that I put on that, whatever that part that I put online, you know, you could build anything you wanted. Like, it was like, man, you could build all kinds of stuff. Well, now you cannot do that. If you don't have the officers, you can't even build anything if you don't have officers. And you can't reinforce your units either if they lost HP until you get officers. But I think that's about, I mean, I can't tell you anything else. So let's take a moment. I don't know how long I'll make this video, but because I'm going to have to take some evasive action when this starts. So let's go ahead and just get to August 12th when this map will open up. Because this is the part of the game that I wasn't able to show you. As a matter of fact, he's going to get in here. I'm going to get my cav in there. That'll bump the numbers up a little bit. My general is here. And you can see he's pretty good. He's got logistics, leader, and tireless. And in a moment, we're gonna be on August 12th, and this thing's gonna open up. But I am gonna pause it because there's evasive actions that you must take if you want to support them. But this is where I'm gonna find out about what the 10,000 that I gave to them to help them in New York, and also. All right, let's pause the game because this puppy just opened up. Okay, so now we got the game paused. Stops the music, I guess, but all right. So again, in Clinton, they got 480, right? Over here in Penn, whatever. Now here, yeah, see, okay. So I'm gonna tell you right now. All right, I'm gonna, because this is what I'm looking at right now, as this opened up, and this looks like, yeah, okay. So this, all right. So I don't know. Okay, and this is all, I've already owned all this, so I'm good there. But okay, so I'm gonna tell you something. And I don't know if you're a person who plays this and you're watching this right now as I ask this question. But what did the $10,000 that the game asked me for a couple weeks ago to help New York, and then you know, a week later it asked me for some rifles and some ammo and stuff. So so what did the 10,000 do? They still got the 300, the 300. I mean, and matter of fact, they even changed it. They've changed this from the last time that I've done this. This is totally changed. And I did it on easy too. So I'm comparing easy to easy. Like, here's what I'm comparing. You know what I mean? Like, there were 3 units in New York. Well, the way they made this now, there's only 1 unit here. There's 1 unit here, or let's call it a regiment, because that's what it is. It's a regiment with only 2 companies in it. See? It's a regiment with only 2 companies. Yeah, so they changed this. This is I don't know how to say it. Now, I do know if they take Wyoming, if they do take it, right, we lose reputation, because they're saying that this ammo here or something here, like, these are the things that I'm already aware of and stuff. But I'm disappointed in one way, because, again, I don't know what the 10 grand was all about, even though I gave it to New York. And if they don't have the 3 units here that they had before, so they definitely changed this. Because it's not like I was playing on normal or hard or ultimate, and they had 3 units. No, like, I was playing on easy. But because, they hit me with so many invasions, I just wanted to, even though I lost like a whole bunch of stuff all around here, and I just wanted to see a little bit of it. So then when this opened up, wow, we had 3 units here, we had 1 there, 1 there. So this looks consistent, like the 1, 1, 1, and the 1. But there were 3 units here, so I am really shocked that there's only 1 here. And I also, like I said, I gave them $10,000 and then a bunch of rifles and ammo. And so what is this? Like, this is ridiculous. So, because what I was going to explain to you, if you did have the 3 units here and you wanted them to go over here, they will walk right into this and they'll end up getting fighting. And then the 3 invasions happen right here. Like, it'll be like 8,000, 8,000, 8,000. It's supposed to be something overwhelming that there's no way that you could hold New York. There's just no way. But I'm just telling you, I'm shocked at the very moment, because I thought sure as heck I would have 3 units here from the last time that I did this, like, a couple months ago when I played. I've been playing this off and on and stuff. And I'm just kind of shocked that now it's only 1 unit. So they definitely made a change of this. So my thing is, this invasion's going to happen real quick. And because I could tell you what I did when I like when I did this like months ago. I wanted the 3 units to head to this place. They walked along here and they got caught here. Then the invasion happened, and then they got attacked by a blob and they all got wiped out. Some of them ran off this way. And so I already built this up with 3 units. And I've got three regiments here. And so I didn't know when I'm making this video that we were only going to have 1 instead of 3, because I could have taken all 3 of these and tell them to go out and to go to here, because then they can go to Hartford. We got 349 guys here, and then I can build these units up over here. And then even in Hartford, we have 145 guys and stuff like that. And look, I'm down to 9,000 because of that. So now, the one thing that you don't want to do in this game is get broken by finances. So because I have a lot of fur places, I do have 31. So I'm just going to do that. And that'll give me 8,000. So that's really nice. And I got rum because I have a rum place. So I can do some rum. I'll get almost 2,000. And I have some textiles. So I'll do some of the textiles. You need textiles for certain stuff. So you don't want to do them all. And that'll bump my money up a little bit, because New York just opened up, and so there's a cost to have all of these units and stuff, and you can see right here, because of that, I'm over on the units, so I cannot make any more units. Like I am done. But I mean, like I said, whatever's going on in here, like this here is gonna pop in a little while, in 2 days. But you can see that because they killed this great officer that was here, it's going to take 126 days to do this research. Because I've got nobody. Like, this 1919 doesn't work. For some reason, that 45 is better than the 1919. I don't know what it is. It's only by about 4 days, but nonetheless, I mean, 4 days is 4 days of research. And I'm doing this Virginia one. I mean, I don't know, because, if this is any better than the U.S. musket, but I was just doing it like, I'm just trying different things. And this is why I am playing on easy, but the game is paused, and it's paused for a reason, because there's no way that you want to keep anybody in New York or here, because when 8,000 comes here, or even if it's only 7,000 each, that's 7, 14, 21, or whatever. They're gonna kill these. They'll kill that. And there's no sense in losing these. You know what I mean? Like, there's no sense in it. So New York is here. The problem I got is just like him. Like, so he's gotta come out. Like I gotta get him to come out. Like, he's got to come out, and this guy's got to come out. Now I'm wondering if this is going to be difficult, but I'm wondering if I should just tell him to come this way, because I know I can build him up over here. I ain't gonna, but this guy, I'm gonna try to get him to come over to Morristown, is what I'm gonna do. So so with that, like that, right? And I don't know if anything else is going to happen in the game. Well, yeah, so let's take a look over here, for example. I just want to show you this now that he came in close to knock out this ship here. So this is what I want to tell you about the Navy and the ships. Unless from the start of the game you try to do something with ships. You know what I mean? When they give you the 4 cutters, what are you going to do with the cutters? Sell them and make some money. And they nerf the money, so it's not like you're getting much, but at least it's better than nothing. And then the 4 brigs that they give you over here, I turned those 4 brigs into this one ship. And I've kept him, even though I have to spend $250 a week on him and stuff. I kept him, but I want to just show you this. Look at at least 13 ships with 448 guns. So please tell me, how am I supposed to take this one ship, or even if I had the 4 brigs, how am I supposed to face 448 guns. And now that we don't get any rep and we don't get stuff for doing this, what's the even point of doing the naval stuff, is my opinion. You're only getting my opinion of this game if you're watching this. That's all you're doing. You're getting my opinion of some of the things. And obviously this is early access, so they're still working on the game, so they may make it better at some day. But when you start this campaign, take the extra Fusilier unit, because you can play this game without having a navy. You can totally play this game without having a navy. So, okay, so now I'm going to just let it go for a moment, right, like this. And then I'm going to pause again, because now I got to tell, oh, and I was supposed to tell him to get out. So, darn it, I didn't do it. So, get over there. Yeah, that's where I want you to go. And then you got to go to here. You got to get to there. Now, this is the game that we're going to play. Like, we're going to see if he can go to here before those ships hit here, and if he gets caught. And the only thing I can tell you, from if you played this game like 4 months ago or 3 months ago, you would have had 3 units here. So why they only put 1 unit, especially, okay, I could see if I didn't give them the 10,000, if I didn't give them the rifles and I didn't give them the ammo, I could see them only having 300 in New York. But there should be 900 in New York, and now they nerfed it, and now there's only 300. I mean, these guys were always 300, and there was always nobody here and nobody here. That's what I can tell you about this area here. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and do that, because I don't know what's going to happen. Let's go ahead and see. Because if he doesn't get to at least here before that ship hits, he's going to get killed. And so now, I want you to, yeah, just get in here, please. Now you gotta get over there. If you don't get over there, you're gonna get killed. You are going to get killed. So get in there now. You get in here. Alright, let's pause for just a moment. Now let me see what I can do with this guy. Where is he? Right here. Yeah, look, and he's got that. I mean, seriously, okay. Let's go ahead and give him the brown bass. We'll apply that. Now, did I, in this amount of time, did I make any cannons? I made only 1 6-pounder. Okay, so I guess. Okay, so what you can do, I guess, is you can either, like, okay, so if I have cannons, right, then I'll tell you that I'll make an artillery unit, 2 Fusiliers, artillery unit, and 1 skirmisher. But I'm only going to have 1 6-pounder. But then again, some days will go by and I'll gain some more, and then I can add it. So yeah, let me do that. I'll show you what I'd normally do. Like, I would give him 1 of those, but make off I had 4 of them, then he'd be all set. And then doing a skirmisher, and again give him a brown bass. And so yeah, so we'll apply that and stuff like that. And this New York guy, yeah, well, wait a minute. Yes, it's New York military. But then what is this guy doing right here? Like, is this the guy that came out of no, See, why is he going this way? He was supposed to go directly to here. Because if I don't support this, I'm going to lose it. But, well, maybe, because see, I'm worried. Like, he's supposed to go to here. Look at him. No, he wants to go. Okay, all right, forget it. The game pathing in this game is something weird. Okay, so then you're just going to go there. Okay, now 1800. Oh, so it's only 1800 now. So, hey, no, what the heck? Oh, so this is what the 1,000 did. Okay, pause. Okay, look, folks. This is what the 1,000, the support, it gave us these units. Okay, so by paying $10,000, excuse me, $10,000, by paying $10,000 2 weeks ago, because I was concerned that. Okay, so this is kind of weird. Okay, so like say a couple of months ago when I was playing this, you know, to open up New York, which was a shock to see it happen. So then I had to go reload it and do it, and then try to get these people out of here. There were 3 units here. There was one here, one there, and one there. So that still is correct. This here is still correct. The only change is that apparently by giving them the 10,000, all of a sudden these guys popped here. But and I know, okay, here comes the ships. So here comes the first invasion, I think. So it's gonna hit. So I mean, because it might be nice if I could get them to come across, then I could beef up. I could beef up these areas. Gee, I don't, because you know what I mean. Or I just tell them to come out. There's no way, even by beefing up New York with 1,800, right? And that's what the 10,000 is about. Like, I was just wondering. And just like I told him, you saw it, folks. I told him to go from here to there. And somehow he went to here and he wanted to go all the way around this way. That doesn't make any sense. But this here is something that I didn't realize. So they just popped here. But again, do you think they're going to be able to protect themselves from 3 invasions that are going to be, even just one invasion is going to be overwhelming? And then they're going to get Haitians, and they're going to get another thing. So my question is, I feel my units are not going to be super duper, but they are at least somewhat prepared. We're not going to be easy targets. And so this could even enhance me even more. I could send them all this way. I could build them all up between these 2 places. And then consider what to do. Or, you know, would it be better? But again, boy, I didn't know that this was going to happen. But this is what the 10,000 is about. But this gives me a conflict, because I don't know if I can get these guys to go here. No, see, they want to do that. They can't just walk across here. No, okay, so I can't do it. So then, all right, so no. Okay, let's tell. All right, well, you know what? We'll do that then. You know, because I can't do what I wanted them to do. Like, I don't know why they can't cross this. It doesn't make any sense. So let me get back to here. Okay, you know what I probably could do? I'll send 2 units that way, and then I'll route 2 units to go this way. And so that way we beef up Fort Montgomery. And so when the invasion comes, they're going to probably take this. They'll take New York. They're going to probably load up right here. But the problem that I got is that the game will take rep from me if they take here. And there's really nothing that I can do. Like, I could try to say, you know, and then again, the finance of this, you know what I mean? Like, if I, you know, yeah, I mean, I don't even know if I want to do that. Like, I would rather do it out here to where, you know, I have control over these units. But yeah, all right, let's just show you this. Let's see what happens. We don't. So this is what the 10,000 does, because this didn't happen in the game and stuff like that. So why don't you head that way and you head that way. You go there and you go there. You two. Yeah, see, okay, so it's 48. Yeah, so this was what? 48. British landing in New York. But it's going to be 3 of these. This is just the first wave. So 48-10 on easy difficulty. 48-10. I'm going to tell those guys to get in. So here comes the first one with an officer. And so that must be what the 10 grand was about. Construction grain mill in Quebec complete. But yeah, you can see here. So now you guys get in there. And so what this will do, though, it'll beef up these 2 places, which will block them in such a way, or might make it. I got a donation of 2,200. Nice, thank you. I need the money. And we have 20 units of provisions. Nice. And then here comes the Haitians. Okay, 43-20. So the Haitians. And I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm hoping that 32 and 26 will keep them passive. Because if they come out like that, and look, they didn't even take New York or Hampstead. They should. Maybe the last unit that comes will. So yeah. Alright, so I'm going to do this because it only takes 7. And we'll get some specialists. So yeah, so this is just interesting. Like, I had to see how this went, but at least, yeah, look at this. This is like, you know, look at this. This is outrageous. Totally outrageous. I mean, if they come out, they're going to take everything, because I can't use my whole army everywhere else that I'm trying to protect. And this is the thing about it, right? And I'll tell you even a few more things as this goes on like this for a moment. And even if I try to be aggressive and take a few units out of here to come over here to get this, they're gonna get reinforcements because I'm stepping my grounds into here. So you know, and this is why, you know, I got 2 units here. I've got, okay, so Sir John Wentworth, 50 recruits for 30 days. Yeah, okay, and then the British landed in New York. Now here's another 5,290. This is the 3rd invasion. See, and and on top of everything else, okay, on top of everything else, we spot another sea invasion. Shores of Fort George. We do not have any confirmation of that this is real, but it should be wise to get prepared for the worst. Yeah, so Fort George. So I'm just gonna have to pause the game, and I gotta find where is Fort George. Where? Oh, Fort George, right here. Okay. That's Fort George. Okay. Okay, so let's try to figure out if we could do anything. Okay, so if they don't, okay, but this is what makes this game crazy. Okay, so yeah, so I mean it's kind of cool, right? You seen that I own the whole map other than the natives. I own the whole map until the map opens up, and then there's still more British everywhere else. And you can see how, even on an easy campaign, yeah, look at this blob here. Like, if this blob attacks here, I don't even know if I would want to fight it. Because, for example, yeah, matter of fact, I need to do something. Let me see. Okay, so this... You can see how this suddenly got complicated, like big time, right? And so then, and you know, and again, if I keep expanding my, yeah, see, I'm already at 15,000 for my army, like the army expense, 15 grand. And then if we do a battle, though, we're gonna take losses, and then we'll have less troops, and then that will be less, and stuff like so. So I gotta keep on the money. I gotta keep an eye on this money. But if we get into a battle, you know, the thing is, but I want to look at see if I got any cannons. Oh yeah, I do have 4, and I'm building them I'm building one a day. So I think I could probably give these guys. I should have some 4, like, yeah, radio. Okay. If I give him a cannon, and if I give him a cannon, right, then that is over there. Now over here, what can I do? Okay, so was one of these, did I give him, yeah, he's already got 6-pounders, so he's okay. It is... Alright, well, you know what? Let's complete this guy also with a cannon, right? Because as I make a cannon each day, then they'll be able to add to those units like that. Now this guy, I am just going to give him a skirmisher. And we're going to have to change out their weapons. And so if I'm going to have a cannons there, like that's for 3 units, then I think what we'll do is we'll add that, and we'll add a skirmisher with that, and we'll make sure that these guys also have, you know, good weapons, even though that they're military and they're junky units. I mean, I just have to do this because I need to, you know, have them, you know, we need to, even though they're junky military, they're still going to have to face, they need to bayonets and stuff like that. So that'll be that. So yeah, so whatever this blob decides to do, like if they're going to come here and reinforce this, they didn't even, like they didn't, I don't want to incite them. Like if I were to say, oh, well, let's go ahead and take New York because they didn't take New York. Like they should have taken New York, or maybe that third group will take New York. I have no clue. But you can see that they've got quite a decent force. And like I said, if they come over here and take this, I know we take a penalty for them taking that. But what can I really do? Seriously. Right, seriously, I could scratch these units, or I could just leave them like that until they get attacked, then move them out, because they're just going to get killed anyway. Against a blob like that, there's no way. Like I said, even these 4 units couldn't fight this blob. Like I would need these guys over there, and like I said, so okay, so now we have an invasion over at Fort George. So what I can, the things that I can do is, this is at 66, so I'm okay with him, and he's only a rookie, so you know, whatever, but I'm gonna send him, but the biggest problem I got is this guy here. And then at Halifax we're at 51, but that's chancing it. At Powell we're at 55. We're at 52, so, and then what are we over here? No, see, I can't do that. And then over here, 64. So I could take a chance. So, for example, he's gonna have to come on down. We'll have to take a chance here too. He's gonna have to come on down. And Halifax is going to have to come down. I could do... Well, if I do Powell... and then should I do Castine too? I mean, I'm taking a big chance here, because I'm leaving all of this stuff open. But, you know, I've got to do something, because that invasion is going to be at least 4,000 to 5,000. I mean, it's going to be big and stuff like that. And then I'm going to need a general. And so where's my other general? And he's over here. So, and he's kind of like new. So I've got to get him over here quickly. Now, I do not want to sacrifice Quebec or Montreal. And then we're really, you know, touch and go in these areas here. So, I mean, I can't really do that. And so again, I'm just giving you my strategy here, is that even on easy, but no matter what difficulty you play on, this invasion is going to happen like this all the time. Now, but what this tells me is, if you do give them the 10,000 and you give them the rifles and stuff, so they ask for these things 2 times. Now, if you don't give it to them, then those 4 units won't spawn here if you don't give it to them. So that's the difference, and so that's all I'm telling you is if you can pay the 10,000, do it, and if you can give them the rifles and the ammo, do it, because we just gained 4 units. But the only strange thing was, for me playing like months ago till now, I was just disappointed I didn't have the 3 little units that were here like the game had before. So it's only 1 unit like these, just those 1 units. And I'm not telling you that this is the best strategy of what I'm doing. I'm just saying, but I'm telling you the consequences. I know about a consequence there. I don't know about any consequences here, or here or there, but other than the fact that we ain't gonna get the benefits of owning that. And then why did they not take that, which they easily could? So this part here is very confusing. But this is why I didn't play on normal or hard, because when I did that, and then Boston had like 10 or 20,000, I mean, there's no way that I can, because once you move somebody out of Middleborough, they'll take 10,000 and they'll send it over here and destroy anything and everything, and then they'll take this, they'll take that, they'll take this, and they'll push you all the way to Hartford, and it's like, so this why I'm playing on easy. But anyways, I think that I've shown enough of this, I guess. And so I don't know if what I'm doing. Okay, so like I said, all right. So then the other thing that I can do, right, is it might be possible, because we got good reputation. If I can send these guys, if they're not going to hit me in Boston and stuff, they're going to hit me in St. George, then that means all of these guys, and even in Falmouth, can head to George and stuff. And I'll even take a chance. Like, how are we doing? 52. So this is not good, boy. Oh, so we're minus 0.1% because of taxes. Like, really, we're talking about a little tax. How about in Lovell? Yes, yes, I can't do that. How about here? 72. So yeah, and I'll send him here too. So he's coming from there, because that's good. And even, I'll tell you what, even in Fort Rice at 79, I think I'll even do that. And these are some of the things that you do. Like, and so we'll send those guys there to prepare for that. And so should I run it, and we'll watch and see what these guys do, and then, I mean, I don't think I want to push my luck out here. Matter of fact, I'm losing my general from here, so I wouldn't want to conduct any battles out here without a general. So then the rest of these guys are just going to sit tight and hold what they can hold. Because, if I lose my infrastructure of all these places, then I'm going to go broke. And I'm at 15,000, so, my expense of my army is 15,000. My income is of 60. So just my financial income at the moment is going to support my army. Now, I could scrap that ship and sell it to make some money, but, whatever. Okay, so as you can see, so let's go ahead and just see for a few more minutes if this is going to work or not, or what will be the consequences of leaving all these places open, and everybody's trying to get to Fort George because they're going to come and attack Fort George. And then I even got Arnold, which is good in a way, because then Arnold will be in a battle and he'll get some experience. because, you know, and then all of these units will get some experience. So yeah, so let me tell you to go here. Hurry. Oh no, if that's it right there, we're really in trouble. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Get to here. Get to here. Oh, they're gonna hit over here. Okay, get into Frank. Get into Frank. Get into Frank. Oh my gosh. Come on. Get in. Get in. Get in. Get in. Oh boy, this is gonna be ugly. Alright, so then maybe guys head over here. Because if we have all these guys, they're gonna take other things. Let's go. Oh my gosh. This is the worst thing, because I can't have all these guys just roaming this map. Alright, let's try to look at this. Come on. Come on, guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, now they're gonna take all my stuff because I said now. Okay, pause. This is the worst thing because they seen that I was building up here, they decided to go here, and now they're gonna take all my stuff that I just opened up, and then I have to attack. Oh my gosh. Ay, yikes. Get my general over here. This is terrible. Okay, you two hit him. So how can I do this? And then meanwhile, what else is going on in the game? Like, you know what I mean? And these are the problems that we come across in this game, like you can see. And then they're telling me that I have some tech to do, so now I gotta figure out what tech I want to do. Oh geez. So yeah, so we already got all of this done. So we are making 6-pound cannons. Do I want this to go down to the carbines, or do I want that in the yeah, so we'll just get that going for now. Hempstead was lost. Yeah, well, we knew that would be lost. You know, they're fools for not taking that, and they're even dumber to not take this. So yeah, so okay, so far, I mean, on this gigantic invasion here, they didn't even take New York, which they could have. I know that they would expand out if you didn't have anybody, or you just had one unit in each of these. So by piling them up, it's kind of kept them at bay, I guess, is the answer. Now, they can easily take this, and that, and stuff like that. They can easily do that. So the big problem is what just happened here. I just left all these places to support. See, they didn't land at. It said Fort George. They didn't land there. They landed at Fort Frank. They did not land at Fort George. They did not land like over here. They landed over here. So me piling up here didn't. I mean, they did not attack Fort George. So this is what's frustrating. And now they're going to, you know, and whatever. Look, I put two things. Well, no, matter of fact, they're still building this. They haven't even, they got like low production here or something. Like, what about in Cassidy did? Yeah, well, see, here I did. I put a church here. That's why we're gaining on loyalty. But I'll tell you what we do have. We have a chance of killing this guy right here. But these guys, yeah, like let's move him out. Yeah, this is causing a big problem. And yeah, and even at Fort George, 47%. I'm gonna have to leave somebody, but we're definitely taking you. We're definitely taking you. And then between these two guys, we'll take you. And I gotta leave somebody there. Oh yeah, and then I have these guys coming. So boy. But this is how this gets complicated, as you can see, folks. I'm just, you know, trying to, like, this really is upsetting to me right now because of the simple fact that they did not land at George and they did not attack George. Instead, they're going this way, so it's just going to make it difficult. So with Byron right here, though, and then with these two right there, yeah. See, they took this. This is upsetting, and that means they're gonna take everything. Okay, well, you know. Oh my gosh. Come on, General, get over here. Why ain't you giving me the battle? Okay, so we will fight. We will fight. And then we will crush them. We will crush them. Yeah, so this is... Okay, so I'll show you a little battle, and then we'll just have to... I don't know, save the game and end it, because this is a long video of me doing hardly nothing and just explaining stuff and just whatever. But this is not what I wanted. Was, you know, gosh, when they say Fort George, you know, why did they not land at Fort George? Okay, so what's going to happen in this is that they're just going to run away, probably. So, yeah, so the new thing about this game is that they're right there, and we start right here. Now, we could be tired, but we're not, so we're just going to get these guys. We're not going to need everybody, because I don't think they're going to fight. They might, they're probably not going to fight. So I'll put my skirmishers over here. Let's see, who else do I have? And the guns. Oh, and another gun. And the ammo. I mean, they're not gonna... They're really not gonna do anything. They're probably gonna run away, is my guess. And if they do fight, that'll be fine, because this one line should be enough. I don't know where everybody else is, so we'll go ahead and start. Okay, well, let's get going, boys. You too. I don't know. Let's see. Well, like I said, I'm surprised that they are fighting, so that's gonna be fine, I guess. We will fight them, and then this gun will shoot. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah. Come on, charge. Do you guys know how to charge? Charge him. Charge him. Yeah, we got him. Okay, we got that guy now. You over there. You. Shoot him. Okay, you shoot him. Now, skirmisher, you head this way, and so if you take your skirmishers, and this is where your cav would come in handy if you had cav with you. I just don't have cav for these guys. I only have one regiment of cav, and it's 2 companies, and that's it. So now I gotta chase these guys around. And he was supposed to go that way. And this guy that we captured, he can go there. Alright, let's just get the skirmishers to come over here to see. We're going to just run them off the map. Now, you know, let's see. Yeah, this really sucks. I mean, I do like that they did, you know, initially engage us, but as you can see, they run like as if they're on roller skates. I mean, they run fast. I mean, I can't even tell these guys to charge them, because even if they charge, they get exhausted. Where this guy doesn't get exhausted, right? Look at him. He doesn't get exhausted. He does not get exhausted. And now he's gone. And so we got this one prisoner. We could tell him to leave. Well, I'm gonna tell this unit to get here. I'm gonna tell this unit to get here. I'm gonna tell this unit to get here. And I'm gonna tell this unit to get here. And I'm gonna tell this unit to get here. And I'm gonna tell him to get right here. And we're going as fast as we can, and they're just gonna move out. And then I don't know why he's right here. Like, we could get on that gun, but we're not going to. And I just want him to get over there and stuff like that. And he's not even moving. See, these are the kind of things that you can see in this game that's like a bug. You know what I mean? He's not moving. So, you know, I could tell him to come over here and get this gun. Maybe then he'll move. He's exhausted. Yeah, I mean, hey, it is what it is, right? Now do you got it? Now will you move up to here where everybody is? I want all my units up there so I can see them all. And then we're going to wait for them to get their conditions back. Now you can also, like Albus mentioned, that you could, if you want, you can see that he gained a little bit. So, you know, if you wanted to, you can go from one end of this to the other end, and you can do that. Just do it about 3 or 4 times, going back and forth. if you want to spend that amount of time and give these guys, it's limited on the amount of experience that they can get in a battle. Like it's limited. So you don't want to do that too often. I'm just showing that I'm just going to go up here for now, get everybody situated, and make sure before you go back to that global map that everybody is 100% on their condition. Because you're going to have to chase units across the global map, and this game doesn't take it into account that soldiers can march a certain distance without getting exhausted or tired. But this game will tire out all your regiments, and it's ridiculous. And so this is why, just like an Age of Sail, if you're doing a land battle, you can do this kind of stuff too. You can go from one end of this border to the other, and you can do it 4 or 5 times to get your guys trained up. Like, for example, I'll just show you this, right? Like, look at this. Like, I don't know if it's hard to tell, but yeah, the supply wagon, he's with a unit that is this unit here, or this one of them. But for example, I'm just gonna go like this for a minute. I'm just gonna show you one more thing. Like, okay, for example, this guy does not have a perk, so I'm gonna tell him to come to here, just like with this gun. So these two are coming, and I could do the supply wagon too, just for the heck of it. That'll help the supply wagon, and I can do the general. Let him come this way too. Matter of fact, if you look at this, he just in this one battle, he didn't do much, and he already got it. So the generals is no problem leveling them up in a battle. I just won't get him to 3 stars. I would need another battle to do that. But my goal is just, okay, so he just gained a perk right here. He just gained one. And now he just gained that. And so all I'm going to tell you is simply this, that they will gain a little bit in morale and in stamina if you go from one border to the other. And you can call that cheating, you can call that cheesing, you can call that whatever you want to call it. But you're able to do this in all of their games. You can do this. But it's only limited to a certain point, and then it's no point in doing it because you're not gaining much. But I just wanted them to get make sure that they got at least one perk. So this way I get something out of it, even though the enemy run away. And like I said, I don't like it. I mean, they can run like as if they're on roller skates, and it's just kind of sucks that they can get away like that. So I'll just stop him so that way he can gain his condition back. And then this gun can stop so he can gain his and this is a 4-pounder. Once he gains this condition back, then we'll go ahead and end it, and then I'll show you what I'll do on the global map once these guys are now with good condition, 100% condition instead of no condition. So now we got that. So we go to this. Okay. So I lost 24. They lost 100. They lost 4 guns. They lost some cavalry. They didn't have any cavalry. They lost 55. So I captured 55. So they're still on the battle map, like the global map. And so we need to try to cut them off and capture them. But you can see how this game is and how this did. They were supposed to attack George. They were supposed to attack George. And so yeah, so now I can come over to here. And I can give George, okay, so George is right here. He's got scouting, and so I'm going to give him close range tactics. And then there is a guy somewhere over here that has the whatever, but alright guys, just kill him, will ya? Do it. So we're gonna do this the old way. Okay, he surrendered. So now you go over here and grab that gun. Okay. Oh, now what is going on here? See, I hate the fact that, you know, when you're on global map, the days go by and you get all these messages of things. In a secluded guarded location, away from prying eyes, a discreet exchange. Okay, so this is a good opportunity to earn something. Okay, now guys, you guys, let's go. Okay, so I gotta do this. Now, where's my general? Okay, so they can have what they got right now, because what I'm focused on now is to kill this unit, because otherwise he'll take Halifax. And I gotta get my general over here. Alright, and so again, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Now, we might be a little tired and stuff, and this unit probably will run away, and then he's gonna be on this map here where we're on the opposite side, so he might get away from us. But again, these are the, I'm only showing you this kind of stuff because these are the kind of things that you have to do in this game. And I'm not saying it's not fun, and I'm not saying it's frustrating, but I don't like the idea that the global map goes so fast and these guys can get away all the time. So again, same thing happens. Will he engage me? Is there a possibility that I might be able to maneuver the skirmishers? So yeah, so we lost some condition. Yeah, let's put the skirmishers over there. Let's see where he is. I don't know if this gun will reach him, but I think I'd rather have the militia. Yeah, this gets crazy. And like I said, you wouldn't believe it if you're facing like 4,000 and you have 4,000 or 5,000 or 6,000, especially if you have military, you need it. But this gets like really big. Like you would have long lines and the enemy likes to charge you. And again, like I said, we don't know if the enemy is going to actually fight. But we're preparing like as if they are going to fight, just in case. I want the guns and the skirmishers I want over here, because I'm going to try to see if I can get them behind the lines. And Arnold. Oh yeah, and then we even got these guys over here. Alright, well anyways. Let's start and pause for just a moment. Yeah, look at these and these guys are exhausted. This is what I'm going to tell you. When you chase people on the global map, they get exhausted, and then you go into a battle. These exhausted units, if they were in front of the British right here, the British would come here and destroy these units, like, because they're exhausted. And this is why it is vitally important to, you know, make sure that you don't get into those kind of situations. So what I want is, I want these skirmishers over here, and it might grab him. But these guys are going to head that way. And then these guys are going to move forward. There's just no better way of doing this. I mean, I can try to select them and say, let's move out, guys. And then you guys, let's go. All right, let's get moving. Might as well move the guns too, because they don't see anybody. So you might as well move the guns. So we got 4 guns. Got a general. Got some ammo. And we need everybody to move out. I mean, I think what's happening is I think they're actually running away. They're not even going to engage us. This is why I want the 4 skirmishers. Oh no, they might engage us. Hold on. I could be wrong. And this is good, because if I can get these guys over to there, we can try to get behind them. And then we can do something. Okay, so then. Okay, so. Alright, you guys over there, and you guys over that way, and then you shoot that gun. Yeah, matter of fact, I'll tell all my guns to shoot that gun. It's not going to be effective because it's long distance, but nonetheless, that'll be a target for them to shoot at. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how this is going to turn out. And these poor exhausted guys, I'll just send them off that way. Okay, so now let's go ahead and tell 2 units on him, put a unit on him, put a unit on him. Tell this guy to shoot him. Okay, now you shoot that guy. You shoot that guy. You shoot that guy. And you get over here. Okay, now if you guys can get over there, we'll be able to entrap them, maybe. Yeah, see, sheesh. Alright. See, and they're all tired. Guys, come on. Come on. It's hard to tell these guys to shoot. Hey, we just captured him. Hey, now you right over here and get this guy. Shoot him. Yeah, we just captured him by shooting him. All right, and now you charge him, you charge him, or you shoot him, capture him. That's it. There we go, we got him. And now you after him. Okay, you shoot him. And you over there. And there's our other skirmisher right there. Come on. Alright, look, just shoot him then. Right? Shoot him. That's it. Shoot him. Now you over here and shoot him. And you get over there. And you also over there. Go. Alright, so we captured 3 of their units. And so that is good. Now, the one thing that I found about this game, and I'll just give you my opinion on the cannons and the artillery. If you let the artillery guy get away, then somehow the game lets them keep some of their artillery. Like, even though they left their artillery on the battlefield, it's just a minor complaint that I have. Alright guys, look, I know you're exhausted and tired. Just go. Come on. Come on. See, and like I said, you know what I mean? They're exhausted or whatever, and they can get away. Like, they made it so that way the enemy can always get away, no matter what. It's already a victory. We captured 3 of their units, but we didn't. We can't get the rest of them because they ran away. That's all there is to it. Okay. So again, I'm just gonna go ahead for the heck of it. I'm gonna tell my units we're on fast speed. We're just gonna tell them to line up in the regiment, and then we will make sure that they're not tired, and we'll get to the global map and we'll chase the unit and try to wipe him out. And this is the kind of stuff, and this is why I didn't make videos of doing this to get to this point in the game, because I did want to show you when New York opened up, and I wanted to explain a few things, but this kind of stuff kind of sucks. Chasing the enemy around, and I mean, okay, so as a reward for myself, you know, like I could go from one border to the other a couple of times, go get a drink, go get some snack or whatever to eat, come back, you know, make sure that they're not tired, and maybe I can get them to level up a little bit. But you'd want to at least stop them and run some time to make sure that they're not tired, because you seen that one regiment that was totally exhausted. Because sometimes when you go into a battle, I'll tell you this, that if this is the first regiment that shows up in the battle thing, you can put him in the border right along the line, or you might be able to move him to the back of the line right here, and then your other regiment is here, then you move him up. So then if these guys are exhausted but these guys are not, you can tell when the game starts, you can hit the P for pause, and then you can tell the regiment that's not tired, to move forward in front of these guys. So these guys will be behind them, but then that regiment will now face the enemy. and then you'll be facing off with them. And your hope is that these guys will build up their condition, and then they can join the fight. But if you only had one regiment against one regiment, and your guys are exhausted, that regiment will just charge you and capture you and stuff like that, because you guys are exhausted. You can't do anything. Your efficiency is so low, you can't do a darn thing. But as you can see here, we've got, 3 prisoners. And I got my supply wagon, but we got 3 prisoners. And what about this game in Age of Sail and then Ultimate General Civil War? In Ultimate General Civil War, when you captured somebody, you could hit this and you could see what they got and who they are and all this other stuff. But in Age of Sail, and I think in this one, if we have an enemy that we captured, the game won't let us look at him. Like how I can look at, like, this guy. I can go like this. He's my guy. I can see what he's got. I can see his reload, his accuracy, his speed. I can see, whatever. I can see his stats right here. And stuff like that. But we can't on a prisoner. I just kind of wish it would be like Ultimate General Civil War, where we can see what he has and what stats he had. Like that would be kind of cool. So all right. So again, you can do the border thing if you want or not. It's there for you to do. And again, you're only going to gain a little bit in morale or stamina, and that's about it. But we just want to make sure that everybody is on good condition, and I think we are, so we'll go ahead and see. So okay, so yeah, so for example, this is the way it looks, right? You've seen that artillery unit, I got him off his guns, and he ran away. So my argument with the devs when I wrote to them is that I don't care if 20 of his guys went out of the map and disbanded and ran away. He left all 4 of his guns on the field. He didn't leave 3 guns. He had 4 guns. He left them all on the field. So, this is just one of my arguments. Like I nitpick things like this. Like I think the enemy should have lost all 4 guns. I don't think they should have been able to retain one. But the reason is because that unit left the battlefield. He didn't have his artillery guns, but he did leave the battle. And so you have to capture him like this. Like you have to have him here for you to get 100% of the guns here. I mean, that's the way it is. Like, this is the way I've seen it in this game, and it's just something that I nitpick on it. But anyways, no big deal. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's still, a fun game, but it's an interesting game because of all the different things that go out of this game, the finances and everything. But this here gets repetitive of having to chase the enemy around. Like it's like it really sucks. So yeah. So now so Knox. So even he gained something. He was a rookie unit. But so now I gotta send 2 units after him. At the same time, I gotta figure out oh, and hey, this guy has never been killed. We didn't kill him. You over there. Or better yet, you go into George, and then you come out right there and go after him. And because this little Warren here is going to go into George because we can't do anything. And again, I'm leaving everything pretty much open. And we're just taking a peek to see what's going on here. So yeah, so you'd have to consider, we don't have an update here, so they might have more than just this 900. Yeah, so we don't really know. Oh boy. And then they still wanted me to do this warehouse in there, but I told you it was unrealistic. I didn't have any way of putting that. Because, like I said, even if I deleted the thing that I had there, I still have to build the warehouse. And you can see right here, like this is a good example again. It's either the capital is in a queue, and look, this is 216 days left to build this. It's going to take 216 days. That's outrageous. So yeah, it is what it is, though. So yeah, so now, but see, this is so what the game does is, you seen how it is. It deceived me by saying it was going to attack George, and instead it lands over here where Frank is. If it would have told me about Frank, I would have moved people up to Frank, and at least I would have been in a position to fight these guys. And now I have to chase them all across the map. But anyways, it is what it is. So now we're gonna, yeah, and he wants to go. I want him over there. Do you see the pathing in this game? It is 100% ridiculous. So now I have to actually force them to go a certain way. I mean, this is totally ridiculous. So yeah, I don't know what to say about it, but... Alright, good. He surrendered. So we'll send this guy over there to capture that, and then these guys will head over. Can they actually go into the water? Okay, and meanwhile, while all this is going on, and this is why I hate fighting like these things on the global map, is because too much time goes by on the days and we get no progress. So yeah, now I have to decide. %, that's not a new regiment and company, Fusilier Company. Well, that would be nice. Yeah, and I got a problem again at the moment. I gotta pause the game because you can see how this gets really confusing, because now I am losing money again. So now I gotta sell these. I don't have much. I gotta sell that. I hate to do it, but I have to sell some ammo. I can sell some of the rum. I can sell maybe half of the textiles for sure. Wagons we won't mess with. Now as far as resources go, I might sell some of the wood. Oh yeah, and I'll definitely sell some of this construction stuff. And so now I got some money where I don't have to worry about what, because you don't want to go bankrupt in this game, because you'll lose a whole bunch of people all at once. So now he's got to get into Fort George, otherwise that'll turn over. An enemy will spawn in here of a rebellion. And this guy is getting this. And then, so did the officer get killed? Because I sent the guy over here to shoot at the officer. So this must be Ward, the officer. So then you... Okay, now, so... Alright, look. I need these guys to get up there. And I guess this could be a long video just to see how to deal with a stupid invasion that went wrong. Like this invasion went totally wrong. I mean, it was beautiful when they landed here, and I moved everybody over here, and I could just trap them right here. And even though it was a vicious fight, and that's where my cavalry got, really, I used them up too much there. But anyways, enough is enough. Let's go ahead and see if he can move to there. And if this guy can go to there, this guy to here, and this guy to here, and Carrie already got this. And how is Halifax doing? Yeah, so again, when these invasions happen and I have to use everybody that I have, there's crazy things that can happen in this game, but again, I gotta do this. So this is keeping these guys busy. So these three are keeping these guys busy, and we're gonna take time and loss, but it's over here to get this. Like we're trying to. No, look, can you just come across like that? Okay, we'll back off a little bit. Because it sucks that, they got my stuff, because, I put buildings in here and stuff like that. And so what is this now? Peace, public reaction to the declaration. The public in the widespread dissemination of the Declaration of Independence elicit reactions and discussions among the colonies. 50% proves for 30 days. No. Yeah, let's just pause for a minute. So this is why, again, you would rather do a tactical battle than this stuff on the global map, because too much time goes by and it's wasted, because you need to be, doing other things, and you have to be aware of what else is going on in this and stuff like that. So I mean, and then what is this? Construction grain mill in Hartford complete. Construction college in Montreal complete. Nice. So yeah, this is and this is what I'm saying, and this is why, and this is another reason why I didn't make videos to get to this part in the game, because I had to do this. I had to do stuff like that all through this whole thing, and it would just be so boring. I mean, but anyways. But what I'm trying to do here is to surround this guy So that way I can totally kill this one, get this place, and then do the same to this. Because then we'll be in a position. But because the game, see, the game wants this one to walk way over here, and I just don't like that. All right, so again, see, this is good. All right, look, if I can get the 6 of you over here, then I can then position you guys better. And so Knox, I think I'll get Knox to go right. You see, he wants to go that way. Just go like that, dude. All right, so you get right there. You get right here. Now, I don't know if we attack this one, will these guys get involved? So you get over there. You get to there. And so but we might as well build up the force that we're going to fight with these guys here. And the good news is, like I said, they will get experience. Now, if this was at 50, oh yeah, no, see, I'm way over because of New York opening up, so I can't make a regiment. I just cannot do it. Because I'd make a 101 here, and here, and then I would move this 500 up, but I can't do it. But I'm gonna have this guy and this guy, so they're moving up. So let's go ahead and do that. I think, this will be a very long video, and it'll be boring, but it's gonna be what it is. I'm just showing you all the kind of things that will happen in this game and stuff. But you want to do things similar because you don't want them to get away. Yeah, see, just go this way, please. So you're right there. Knox right here. All right. All right, we're gonna pause for a minute. It says Castine was lost, so I know that. Hey, now I think I was below 50, so I'm gaining some rep for doing whatever I did. So I guess I'm gaining something. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Got 64. So I wonder, I don't think anything else is going on, and this is fine, and this is why I built up here and here, was to make sure that they don't expand and take all my stuff, but if you move up, but I'll just tell you this, what could throw this off is if I move one unit out of here, they would get trigger happy and come and attack. And there's no way that I want 9,000 to attack 2,000 because we would be destroyed. That's the thing. So, but again, this is a super long video. I gotta end it. But again, I am showing you the kind of things that go on in this game, even on the easy campaign. Imagine playing on even harder difficulties. How much harder this would be. And so if he can get to here and Stark just goes right there, if once they do that, we will do this attack, and I'll get my general right to there. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and attack. And you know what sucks is that this is a fort. and I gave them up. But it's only him, so, and I got him surrounded. So depending on the condition of our units, we got him surrounded. Even if he has a artillery unit, if we hit him on all ends, like all edges, he ain't gonna be able to survive it. We will take some loss. And it just kind of sucks because, again, if I could have, you know, I just got deceived by the game. Like it said, you know, it was going to attack a certain place, and it didn't. They landed in a different place. But I will show you how I would attack a fort if I can mostly surround it. And again, like I said, I gotta look at the condition. Like this unit is good condition, so we're good there. And this is what you want to do to any fort that you attack. You want to totally surround it. Now the old way, if you look back at my playthrough that I put online a long time ago, you'll know that I used to just let the artillery hit them, but because they've changed so many things in the game, now this, I don't know if I got anybody over here. I don't. There's one spot I think they didn't let me have. Oh no, I do. Oh no, I do. I got these. Okay. So yeah, I got these. So I got them surrounded. Then I don't think they're gonna get away. Like I do not think that they will get away. And this is how you want to do all the forts if you can. I mean, you might think this is overkill, but again, it's just probably the way you want to do it, because if you don't, you know, their guns will tear you apart and things like that. Now this skirmisher is going to have a hard time because this gun is right here. And I'll put one unit there. Matter of fact, I'll put that gun there, and then this unit will go right here. And so he's going to get a matter of fact, I got this. Well, this gun is in a good position, I think. So yeah. So if I hit start, and I'm going to pause because I'm going to tell the guns to shoot that guy right there. And then this gun, maybe I could put this gun right here because he'll get a direct shot at him too. Like, you know what I mean? Now we do have the gun. Now they notice how, okay, so this is how they got it. They got this gun out front, and so the first thing that we got to do is hit this gun right here, and that'll push him back. And then they only got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys there. They got a skirmisher here. They got the gun there, and that's it. So this is how we want to do this in a way. But we got to do it in a way where they don't get away. And I even got this guy right here. I didn't realize. Okay. So yeah, this is called overkill, but it is also a way of not letting them get away. So I'm just gonna start and pause for just the opening shot. And you can see that, you know, I'm gonna win this because I'm overwhelmed. But anyways, so this gun is gonna shoot him. And that gun will shoot him. And this gun will shoot him. Now this skirmisher will go after him. This skirmisher will go after him. And this skirmisher will go after him. Now, over here, this gun will shoot him, and then this guy has to move up. This guy has to move up. This guy has to move up. These guys need to move up. Now this gun here needs to shoot him. And then you and you and you hit him. You two get over there. And now you three get to there. You two get to there. You two to there. And again, you're gonna hit him. You're going there. And you're going. And you're going. And I think that should do it, folks. I think this will be a complete thing. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Yeah, see, these are exhausted, so kind of sucks. They're not going to be able to do what they want. Like that skirmisher ain't going to stand a chance. Now you got to move up. I don't know what you guys are doing, but you're supposed to move up. And you shoot him. Now, yeah, you guys... Hey, and can you guys shoot him? You guys shoot him. You guys shoot him. You guys shoot him. Like I said, we wanna hit them with everything we got. Okay, so okay, this skirmisher is trying to get away. Okay, well, like I said, I don't think there's any place that they can go. Right? Yeah, okay, so see, see how it works? There's no place for them to go. Absolutely no place. Now, let's see about this, right? I can't tell because we don't have it yet. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is going to tell these guys to get out of here. And this is the way you want to do a fort, because you do not want the fort to keep shooting you and things of that nature. And so, but you can see how they tried to sneak out this way, like the skirmisher and stuff. He tried to go out this way, and luckily, you know, some of these guys were close enough to shoot him. Otherwise, you know what I mean? Because you know what happens when they get away. Like they'll just go like as if they're on roller skates, and they'll get away. Because they go faster than your guys can charge. Like you can try to charge someone, but a retreating unit goes way faster. And then when your units retreat, they go slowly. Like it's not fair. Like it's like the AI gets to kind of cheat in some ways, and stuff like that. But oh yeah, and there's no ammo here. Cause okay, so now this is what I would do if I captured a fort. Like I already owned this, so it doesn't have any. If this had supply, and we don't own the fort yet because we didn't capture it yet. But what I would do if this did have a supply, even though one of these units does have a supply wagon right here, like you can see he's half full, but I'm not going to move him. But anyways, what I would do is, and again, I would go to fast speed, and I would just tell the units to go into the fort. I'm just showing you examples of things that you can do in the game, of if you're playing the game. That I'm not saying that you can do it, you want to do what I do, but I'm saying if this fort had ammo, even though you're going to end up capturing it anyways, it's just nice, especially if a unit got away. You would want to do this. You would want all your units to get in here and capture this fort. And like I said, I can put this supply wagon in here because he'll give some ammo to the units. And so now that we captured this fort, then all our units would have ammo. And then you want to make sure that they're all, so now they're all in here. And then you'd want to make sure, and then he's not, but we'd send him over here. And for some reason, those guys ain't in it. So, but this is what I would do. I would tell everybody to go in there. And they would all get ammo. Then once they all have ammo, once they're in here and they all got ammo, even though there's no ammo here other than what's in my little supply wagon, which will be all gone shortly. And then again, like I said, I would go over here and I would find where the border is. And I'm only going to do this once. I'm only going to do it once. But one unit here, one unit here, one unit here, one unit right there, one unit right here, this unit right there, and this might be the last unit. He can go right there. And so while those guys are gonna do that, and then let's get our general. Let's go to the border and have our general go here. I don't think he's done enough to where he would get another perk, but but like I said, I need this general to be in battles, so he does get up to his 3 perks. So that way, he'll be, have his abilities, and that'll make everything better in battles when he has all 3 of his abilities. And so you can see all the guys are moving. And then we got this captured fort, and then we have these units that we captured. So I wonder if one of the units, did one of the units just disband? I don't think the unit got away, but I could take these units and I could go over to a border, wherever it is, and I can tell them to leave the battle. And then there they go. So we got 71, we got 84, 87, 74, and 78. So the only person I don't see here is the skirmisher. So I'm wondering if the skirmisher just disbanded and died. Because they had 4 infantry, they had 1 gun, and they had that. Now notice, again, we'll see on the report, because, I don't know if he disbanded or did we capture him, because, because that depends, like I said, because, again, the enemy left all their guns on the battlefield, and so they should not be able to walk away with one of them. So now that we have our units over here, we're just going to take a quick look at their condition. And surprisingly, this little supply wagon still has some ammo. So our guys must have not shot much. Yeah, because even this gun, he killed 3 and he lost 1. And this gun killed 1 and didn't lose any. So yeah, as long as your units are back to 100%, we can go back and do this. Yeah, so see, okay, so because we either captured him or killed him, this time they lost all 4 guns. So you see how in the other battle, that artillery unit, that guy ran out of the border, and he was able to keep one of his guns, even though he didn't have any. So that's the thing that I want to talk about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the way it is. I mean, it's just some of the things in the game that you could pick on if you want. But it's just kind of funny. But okay, so this is the one way of getting back my fort that I had. And now I'll leave somebody in it. And there should be no enemy in it. Like, they should be gone. Now, if there was one unit, like, this enemy shouldn't be here, but this is, even if this guy was legit and alive, I would still do this. I would tell everybody to go in here to get him. Because everybody has to be able to take a shot at him from the hill, but he's gone. He shouldn't be there. Like, yeah, there's no way that he should have been there. There's no way. There's no way that he should have been there. Alright, so we got it, and now, well, we should have got it. He's not dead yet. Okay, now he surrendered, finally. Okay, and now we're gonna try to... We're gonna try to wipe these guys out. Now this is going to be a lot harder because they got the full unit. They're going to have a lot of guns. Okay, so it looks like they got 1 gun, 2 gun, 3 gun. Oh, they got cavalry. This is oh, they got cavalry. So if I can kill that cavalry, I'll have some cavalry weapons for my cavalry. So I think that is everybody. So we're gonna do it, and this will be the end of the video, like, you know, like when this is done. Because this video is gonna be like, what is it gonna be, like 3 hours or 2 hours? What is it? I don't know, but I think I gotta stop. But I just wanted to show you folks. I just wanted to show you the things that you have to do in this game. And this is why, you know, I don't know how much of this game I will show you because of doing these kind of things. You're just running across the map and stuff like that. So yeah, they're right here in the corner. And we got them kind of surrounded, but they are in woods and stuff, so it's gonna make it kind of difficult. But we've got to go after them. And if these guys are exhausted, it's gonna be terrible. But it is what it is. Now, what I could do is get him like that. Okay, do we have any other small units? Yeah, very bad condition, but let's see how they are. Where should the gun be? Because the cavalry will go after the gun, probably. Maybe I could put it over here. Oh, I got more guns, yeah. I put out 3 guns right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put my bigger units up front, even though they're tired. Because they gotta be able to take the hits. And then we can have some backup units. So if the cav come into this or they charge us, you know, we'll have extra guys that can shoot. Now the ammo will go over here where the guns are. And I'll stick a big unit right there. I'll put the skirmisher there. And this skirmisher right there. And so yeah, so they're right against the border. So yeah, we got them really pinned. So yeah, this is gonna be like, don't forget, these guys are like, look at their condition, it's bad. So this might not go good, but again, I gotta hit them as hard as I can. And these guys are in woods and stuff, so maybe we'll make them come out to us. That might be the way to do that. Let's see. Alright, well, let's do these guys first. Oh, and we got these guys right here too. Alright, hold on. So those guys, oh, and we even got, I didn't even see these guys over here. But these guys are, I don't like that. Okay, so we'll have him do that. We'll have these two do that. And we'll have these two do that. Alright, so maybe right here. Right there. Oh, and these guys are 100% out of condition. So they're not even going to be able to move. Alright, let's see. Now this gun here. Let's put it right there. Skirmishers can go pretty quick. So let's put the skirmisher right there. And then these guys get here. Cause don't forget, they do have a considerable force. I mean, it's right here. Like they have a considerable force. So don't think this is like 100% easy. It's not. Now I could put the gun here, and we'll put one good unit right there. We'll put another unit right here. Oh, these are these guys from this one. Sorry. Okay, I thought they were in this group here, but they're not. So again, spread out a little bit. All right, and then so these guys are gonna have to hold the line. So we're gonna need a unit there, a unit. We'll need a unit right there. Ah, and we got these guys. Boy, I got a lot of units. Okay, so right there would be the gun. And I guess these two units, one there. And maybe one right there. And then this guy there. And this guy there. and this gun right there. And I guess that is it. And so should we commence the battle? Now I will have to pause it. I will have to pause it, even though it is paused right now. But once I start this, I'll have to pause it to redirect everybody to do whatever they're supposed to do. So, and then this will be it. This will be it for the video. It should be like, even if I have to chase them around later, I'll just show this last battle right here, and we'll have to make the best out of it. So we're gonna pause. Yeah, see, they're exhausted, so this is not good, because if the enemy sees that, they can charge them and stuff. So again, you see that one, you shoot him. Now you shoot him, you shoot him, and you shoot him. You attack, you attack, you attack, you attack, you come out, you come out, and you move. Okay, now, oh, there is a guy right there. Can the gun shoot that guy? He can't see him, but he can see this guy. All right, so the question is, should you move to there? You move there, and you move, and you move there. You get there, you get there. You shoot him. I guess these guys can hold the line. Let's see what happens, folks. Okay, so then have you shoot that one there. They got 3 cav. Okay, let's put. See, this is what happens. I can't even get these guys to charge. It would be nice if they could charge. No, but hey, you know what? But okay, so did some of the units run away? Did some of the units run away? Like, I'm confused why that they're still here if the battle is over. Come on, guys. Guys, do you see him? Look at this. Okay, I have no clue what's going on here. This is weird. Okay, close the gap right here. Okay. Okay, I lost the skirmisher here, but it's okay. I think it's over. I mean, I don't know what the heck just happened there. Like, the cavalry ran off. Alright, so this guy here is not my guy, so I'm going to tell him to leave. That's 69 guys. Now, this is an artillery guy, not mine, so he's going to leave. And now I'm going to bust these guys back to that. No. So he's going to leave. And then this guy, 73, he's going to leave. This guy, 89, is going to leave. And this guy, 89, is going to leave. And so, yeah, so that was kind of weird. Like, they gave up, but yet they stood and fought and stuff like that. Sometimes I will say that that does happen in a battle and stuff like that. I don't know, like, you know, of why they do that. So again, we captured this artillery unit, and then here's his guns, and then he ain't gonna leave for some reason. But I usually like the enemy to leave because I don't want them to gain from my supply wagon. But okay, so this was a kind of a weird one. We had some guys that were exhausted, so they wouldn't be able to do anything. So a lot of their units gave up, and the cavalry definitely ran away. Like, I'll be surprised when I look at the report. But as always, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run to the border with these. So you'll see this for the last time, because this should be the end of the battle, because I'm not going to keep going with this video because the enemy's going to run all across the map and stuff like that. And then the other thing I don't know about this game is when these guys get separated from their main officer. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know what that means. But for me, I'm going to go on fast speed. And I'm going to tell the general to get here. I mean, Knox is going to go there. James, Seth, Hiram, Basari, or whatever his name is, Alden. Then Artemis Ward is going here. Basil. After Basil will be John Stark. And then what I would do is I would have to go like this and go, you know, hit him, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and my supply wagon. And so then we can look and see like how far they gotta go. Because I tell you, and then somehow, oh yeah, and then this guy, we gotta break these guys up, otherwise you don't get to see them. So yeah, you guys get over here, please. And so basically what I want to do is just get them, like, why did these two guys not move? There we go. So you see, yeah, so any guys that you combine, you probably want to release them like that. And release them like that. so that way they're back to their individual units. Because if you wanted them to pick up some guns of the enemy, they wouldn't be able to do it if they're combined. And that would be the reason why you would want to do that. At the end of the battle, or during the battle, break them up so they can. So you put, like, say these two guys were together and I broke them up. I can then put this guy on one of the guns, and let's say there was a mortar that the enemy had. I could have this guy go onto the mortar. But if they're combined, you ain't gonna be able to do that. So that would be one reason. And our supply wagon is getting kind of low on supplies because we've been doing constant battles and we're not gaining anything. So yeah, I'm just doing this for one round of one border, so that way my units are all together, and then I can look at their condition and then be ready for the battle. Not be ready for the global map, and then I'll be done. And so then that'll be it. And this is why, I liked Age of Sail, and I liked I like this game for this particular reason, where they let you have some time to get everybody back to a condition. And so the guns is what you'd really want to worry about, because those are the ones they load up, and then they lose condition when they're loading up, and then they're gonna have to get their condition back. And so yeah, so I've shared all the information of what I can say about this game and some of the things that you can do. And that, I think, should wrap it up. It looks like there's somebody over here. Yeah, he was the guy left behind. Yeah, so for example, we could get him to get on this gun right here of the enemy. So if we were still in the battle, he could then, and this is probably a 6-pounder, yeah, see? So, but, that's the way it is. So, okay, so he's not 100%. I gotta wait for him to be 100%, sorry. I was gonna end it. Okay, can you just hold this? Hold, okay. Usually, if you put them on hold, they get their condition back. So yeah, so we captured some of their. We probably captured four of their guns right here. I don't know if we'll get that as loot, but at least like I said, if this battle was ongoing, you'd want to get on this gun and then use it against the enemy. That's the way it would be. Alright, so look at it. We captured 600 of them. I didn't realize I captured 600 of them. They lost 64 cavalry. They lost 4 guns. So they only lost 4 guns of their 12. So the other units got away. See, a lot of their units got away. But the reason you want your guys to be back to 100% condition is because we still got to fight them again. But yeah, we captured 600 of them, so that's good. So we almost took out 1,000 of them, and they still got a bunch, and this is all from that Dawn invasion. But you've seen, yeah, and look at it. So I got them cornered. And so this is what you'd want. You'd want them cornered, because you don't want them to disperse out here, because then you have to chase them all across the map. Now Ward got he gained something. So yeah. So I'm just going to direct I'm just going to direct these guys to shoot at these guys so we can capture these guys. Because we don't want them to get away. And there you got it. Now, again, this is on easy difficulty, so on harder difficulties, it might be harder to do this. And now, so this is, okay, so I'll pause the game. I'll pause the game, and I'm going to end it, but I'm just going to show you the aftermath of what I would do in this situation. And besides, I have to stop the time and I got to save the game and just quit and get out of this. But because all of this is going on meanwhile while I'm doing all this stuff on the global map, and that's why I don't like it. But anyways, Castine was captured. Construction shop at Hobbiton complete. And Powell was captured, so I got it all back. Yeah, so by doing these battles, we're getting some reputation, as I can see right here. Okay, so then what I would do in this particular situation, okay, but I am going to end the video, but all I'm going to tell you is, okay, so I showed you throughout this whole video, okay, like how to deal with some of these things that happen, and how, you know, the game said Fort George, but they landed over here, and which threw everything off, and that's why they were able to come up here and get my 2 places that I left open. But because of the way I did it, I eliminated each one that I could. And then surrounding this and getting this, and then getting some guys over here, and then we can then surround these guys, and this is how we can wipe them out. So if you can do it that way, then it's wonderful. But if you can't do it that way, imagine the cavalry and some other units slipping by. You know, they'll land here, you know. If they come over here, they're going to have a problem because I still have a unit here. I couldn't use this unit because of this. And then this is why we need to work on this to be able to do this. But so that took care of one thing. So all I am going to do, because I've been doing this too long. I got to get out of this. But as you can see where this is, I don't know if you want to see more of an easy campaign, but again, if we get these guys in check, meaning I got enough here and enough here to just hold them off from doing anything. And for some reason, I still got New York, which is kind of weird. That's still open. That is still open. I know we take a hit if they do that, but if I move one unit out of here or here, they may go on a blob attack on me, and that's why I can't do that. So I'm going to have to develop a plan. Okay, so I need to develop a plan on what I got to do. But I don't know if the game is going to do any more invasions, right? Because, you know, they did an invasion, right? And then if I move out into this area with these guys, but I have to have a general. But again, I know when I move into this, because at one point I was at a point like this in my other campaign, and they get reinforcements. So I mean, but right here, everything is left open again, and what I need to do is I need to then again put one fresh regiment here, one regiment here, and one regiment here. And I got to get regiments back into these places so that way they're back to normal and we're holding them. because a Roman enemy, as you can see what they do, they'll take it. And so we got to prevent that from happening. But I've shown enough in this game, and that's what it is. So again, a lot of my 2-star units are going to head back down to here, to Boston and stuff, and Providence, and things like that. And the way we can look at it is like this. Some of these units, and then even Burns here, he didn't even do much in it. So he didn't even get anything, but at least some of these guys gained a perk. So I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. So, but you know what I could decide to do is maybe I could put these 1-star guys in here instead of having 2 stars, and then move all my 2 stars more inner and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm going to end the video. So okay, so you can tell me what you think. But anyways, no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, great afternoon, great evening. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. God bless to you. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios, amigos, and adios, the lovely amigas.